worth falling for. Oh, and with open arms I'll carry yours.
Hi, this is Rebecca with Thrifting with Rebecca. I wanted to tell you about the auction I had last night on Whatnot. It went super well. It went really good. I sold a lot of items. Sorry, my nose is itchy. And I'll put a little video and a picture. Excuse me. At the end of this vlog. It went really well. I had a lot of people coming through. It was a steady stream of about 8 to 15 people. That is all I need. I don't need to have 30, 40, 50 people. I've had that in a room and they didn't buy stuff. So my goal is not to get that, isn't usually to get the higher number, but the more consistent number. The more people, all you need is 1 or 2 or even 3 sometimes people that are there to buy a bunch of stuff. That they'll come in and they'll buy 5 or 6 of your items, and then I don't pay attention to that bookmarks number at all. My auction had my sale had a bookmarks of 4. I don't know that I've ever had bookmarks over like 15 on mine, but I don't pay attention to it because it doesn't matter. People are hopping around. They're going in and out. And people often go and click on sales just because they're like, oh, I want to see that. But then they forget about it and they don't go. They forget about it because they go into another auction and then they get stuck there. So don't pay attention to how many bookmarks. People are going to come in. And as long as I have a steady, I've had a sale where there were 6 people in my auction, throughout. And I sold like $500 worth of stuff to those 6 people. Or to 2 or 3 of them that were in it. It's just a matter of who comes in, of getting the right people into yours. And there's no formula to getting the right people. You can getting all the people that are your friends into your sale. They're there to support you, but if they're just there to support you and they're not buying, now you just got a bunch of people that in your sale, but nobody's buying anything. So that doesn't work. You got to get new sellers. You got to get collectors. People that are looking for good deals. I've been staying within a $1 to $25 range, and I've been moving so much volume. All the bigger items I put in buy it now because of the shipping, so that way they just have options if they want to get that. But last night, a whole bunch of my bigger items in my buy now sold, and then I sold all the little items. Who knew? I sold 4 lots of marbles that I got at garage sales. Who knew those are a thing? I didn't even know. If I had known, I would have been getting them all along. So yeah, just be consistent. Try to talk to people. I talk to the buyers. I do. I know some people don't like that, but you can talk as long as you're still moving stuff, as long as you're still selling. Keep auctions going. Even if you start your list over, just keep auctions going. And then I talk, and people come in all the time and they ask me questions. Maria from Thrifty Since 5 on Instagram was there last night, and she was asking for help and whatnot. And I don't mind that at all. I like helping new sellers. I like giving them advice. I like, if they have an issue, helping them resolve it. Yeah, you have to interact with the customers. You have to get those people that are like, hey, she does really good shipping and she does really fast delivery time and my stuff gets here intact. Those are the people you want to come back. Those are the people you want to talk about your sales to. You want them to talk about your sales to other people. And I've been staying in this price range for the last 3 or 4 sales, and I've made around $1,500 in a 2-week period. I feel like it's even more than that, but I can't think right now. But yeah, I sold 39 items. I started at 55. So that's a great sale to me. If I sell 20 to 25 items, I feel like it's a great sale. So that it's going to be a lot of shipping, a lot of packing up. It's going to take me like 7 hours. But to me, it doesn't, you just do what you got to do. You make sure your shipping is good. You make sure things get there intact. You make sure people are happy and come back. They want to come back. I had a lot of new people in there last night. Mondays have been really well for me. I was going to do this sale on Sunday, but I told my husband that, I never do well on Sundays. I've tried it a few times. But Mondays I always do well. And like Tuesdays and Wednesdays have always been good days. Sometimes Fridays. But Thursdays not so much, and Saturdays and Sundays not so much. But so I usually try to stick to a format that I use when I do my sales that I have come to do in the last 6 months. I stick to the same format each time, and it has worked well for me. I use my light box. It's the best way to show off glass. Having distracting plants and stuff in the background, it's distracting. People have told me that. They just want to see the item. They want to see it in a bright light, so that they can see it, see what they're going to get. So I stick to my light box. I'm going to invest in a bigger one. I've outgrown this one. It is a good size one. It's the medium size, but I need the large. And I think I'm going to have to also switch over to a different table. Or I don't know. Anyway, when I get the larger one and I could fit the bigger vases and have more room, that's what I'm looking for. So yeah. Feel free to message me if you want any, help with anything or whatnot. I like when people come in, the new sellers, and they ask, and I can help them out. I try to, I think that as long as you come up with the format you want to use, people get used to it, they like your sales, they like participating. Everybody gets to talking to each other, following each other, and I usually only one time throughout each sale tell people go ahead and post if you have sales going on, and as they're posting them, I will say them out loud for people. So, that's just another way to help them. I want to help them out. So, all right, I got to get going. I got to get going to work. Might get my son on the bus. So I will leave a little video and a picture of everything I sold. And I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you have a great day. See you tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to show you everything I sold last night in my Whatnot auction so you can see it. All right, the pink depression glass. I sold all 3 decanters. The red vase, the 2 amethyst vase, the green vase, the McCoy, the purple basket, the crackle glass perfume, the red pepper, all the marbles sold. Who knew marbles sell? Madonna, the L.E. Smith, the pebble amethyst vase, the cranberry sold, the oyster bowl sold, the Libby vases, the dresser jar, the Waterford stoppers, both cast iron hooks, all the paperweights, the Fenton Amarina, the Fenton Chew, the tumble up, the cruets. It was great. It was great. Everybody was having a good time. They were asking me questions. But yeah, all of it sold. Yay. All right.
worth falling for. Oh, and with open arms I'll